which is why like you set a goal of 50K a month, like that's going to be pretty easy. So, which is exciting. So if we look at those 8 calls, how have they been booked?
All of them have been booked prior to going back in my DMs to create the labeling system. And Hannah had a really good tip to ask them if I wanted to offer them one of the freebies that I had.
Yeah.
And then they've replied, and then I have sent it to them, or they've started a conversation. Most of them have actually wrote back and said, yeah, like, what's your programming cost?
Okay. Cool. And then do you know what the KPI is in terms of what the setter's doing at the moment? Like how many new conversations she does, how many follow-up messages?
It has just started, and we're catching up every day at a time to go over it all. But she probably sent through, I didn't actually count last night, but there would have been probably probably about 40, I reckon.
Okay. And then how are you tracking that? She's sending 40 new DMs.
So she's brought back 40 old conversations.
Okay.
And we haven't even started on new DMs yet. We're just the advice Chris said was just to go back through old DMs. So that's what our focus is at the moment. And I'm not tracking it anyway. I just literally looked through the business suite this morning.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. So do you know how many new followers a day you get roughly?
Probably, again, very inconsistent. I think yesterday I had 5. Some days it's none.
Okay.
I can actually go days without none.
Okay, cool. So we'll fix that because that's going to make a big thing. So one of the things you need is I'm going to show you software we custom built. See if I can figure out how to put this.
Yeah, I used to have like a thriving Instagram account, but I got shadow banned for like 8 or 9 months. And then I just got really, didn't know how to show up on Instagram. And I swear since then, it's just kind of died.
A lot of it's changed, but I can kind of show you some stuff that's working. So for managing this setter, we custom built a software, which is only available for clients. So I'll show you this. So this is basically like our own account. So
This is one of the things on the call, actually.
Yeah. So how many conversations we started this last week, reply rate, inbound conversations, like we can see all the metrics, right? So I can see specifically, what day is it, Tuesday? I can see what they did, say Monday in that window. We can see, okay, cool. They did 130 conversations, 44 replies, 28 inbound messages, 9 call booking links sent. That's not right, but you can see the rest.
You could track what the setter's doing.
And that's where, because they all lie. So that's one thing I've kind of found over time is like having this system, which we have, which is called Lead Wizard, we custom built so that you can then track everything. And then the inbox management in here is actually much easier as well for the setters than compared to Meta Business Suite. This is like Meta Business Suite on steroids, but like we have all the people who've been outbounded, replied, follow-ups, and then they can also message if they want to. They can go into the person's profile from here, and it will literally open up their profile, and then we can go click on their profile. You see what I mean? So it's all kind of like in one place. So this is something would be something I would recommend that will then just make it easier for you to manage them, to be like, dude, you did like nothing yesterday. I can see how many numbers you did.
Yeah, cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so she would have access to that as well.
Yeah, so that's she would basically work from that instead of Meta Business Suite. You can use Meta Business Suite for now, but that's like a upgraded version, which I would recommend transparently.
So should we, because we've only just started on Meta Business, should we transfer like straight away?
I would personally move over straight away because it's...
Why not?
You can't do that Meta Business Suite and you just don't know what the numbers are. So I can speak to Aidan afterwards and he can send you the link to kind of get going with that. We can get you onboarded for it. With the metrics to kind of get calls up, so the primary thing we then want to kind of focus on doing is driving followers and traffic into your account. So how, with your content at the moment, let's bring them up. So with your content at the moment, how often are you posting?
Very inconsistently. Not that often, just randomly. I did have a schedule in place, but this week, because I was promoting an Easter Rush reset challenge with my old one, I've scrapped that. Well, I've still got people coming on board with it, but my content calendar for this week is non-existent.
Okay, cool. So what I would focus on doing, so if we look from a content perspective, the first thing we kind of need in the process is, once we've got a good offer, which you have, and the pricing is good, which it is now, is traffic. So if we focus on organic and then we can look at how we can kind of convert that to paid, the minimum I would do is 1 reel per day. Like that's realistically, I would try and do more than that. But like, if we were to be like bare minimum expectations, the second thing I would then look at doing would be with this, there's a hack with trial reels. So
Oh, yes, the 6 seconds.
yeah, so I would do the 6-second B-roll clips. They're super easy to make. Like, you live a pretty cool lifestyle. I can tell from your other kind of content here. Like, some of those will go nuclear and just pull loads of people into your account. So trial reels works great because it gets shown to people who don't already follow you, right? So that would be something I would definitely do to kind of grow the audience. But what you want to do as well with these reels here that are you're going to post on your main feed, post them the day before in trial reels and just let them run. Like, if I was to show you, like, for example, on my own account, I'll screen record this. Okay, so this is my Instagram account. We posted that. There's at 93,000 views now. That's on my main feed, right? If I go into trial reels, you can see we've got, let's decide to load, the exact same piece of content, 140,000 views.
Yeah, wow.
But that's all to non-followers, right? So this will collect fresh people who don't follow me. So 51 followers from that, like everyone's new, everyone. So like that's kind of what we want to be focusing on doing. The other thing we're really nailing down is like gamification of content. So like kind of like rating stuff. Like, even if your partner was game for this, you could make content like this where like he asks you, what's the best glute exercises for women? And like the hack for this is trying to make the first thing kind of controversial, right? So I did another one which was on like gym exercises, and it was, I think I did bench press.
There's a guy on YouTube who I love watching. What's his name? And he does
here you go. It's like 600k views.
He does something similar to the rating of the exercise. Jeff
Nicholas, I do think of. Yeah. So that's what I would do from social media, is I would also focus on that type of content.
Yeah, of
but
course.
I would lean into trial reels as well, because we just need to get the traffic up on your account. So like, one of the big things you want to look at as the leading indicator is, like, you can see on my account I've got 6 million views in 30 days, right? So you want that number to be high or up, so then you have traffic and eyeballs coming through, because that's like the highest leverage thing, is the kind of thing that comes first, then we can kind of pull people through. So what I would then recommend doing is, say we've then got the one reel a day that's going out, we want then to start probably also boosting content on ads, like low ad spend, like $20 there you start. So what I would do with this type of content, I would try and make it very specific to your avatar. So what we're trying to do on here is we're trying to look for messaging that really resonates with these women. So do you use AI much in your business at the moment?
Not heaps.
Okay, so I would get, do you do one-to-one coaching calls with clients?
For the first 2 weeks I do, and then as needed.
I would get a load of sales call transcripts.
Yes, I actually did start this.
And then run this through AI, and then get the pain points, and then focus on the messaging. So like, I put identity on me. So like, the way I really look at marketing now is attacking people's identity. It's not like how to build bigger glutes. It's like, you want to really push on people's pain points and like them as a person. So let's say, for example, your clients are all generally women who are probably like successful in kind of what they do, I guess.
They're busy. Yeah, they're successful, but they're just busy. They just work long hours and just tired.
Okay, so then you mentioned the word tired then. That's part of their identity. Like, are you a woman who feels you're too tired to go to the gym all the day? Did you know that one of the reasons why you're too tired to go to the gym is because you don't go to the gym, which is because you're not very fit. So your body like doesn't function very efficiently, blah, blah, blah,
That's
blah.
literally what I say to them.
So like that's really the messaging we kind of need to dial down, the pain points. And this is where it's easier than ever before from a marketing perspective, because you can use AI to literally like analyze massive amounts of data to try and like hammer that home. What we then want to do is we want to take this messaging and then make basically content that we can run on ads. And then kind of the KPI we want is about $1 per follower. So let's say, for example, we scale this up, and let's say you're going to get to the point where you've got, you're getting 100 followers a day, right? So that means we're going to be paying, we're going to be doing 100 followers a day. We're spending $100 a day on ads. you can kind of see how the math is going to work with this.
So this is after, so essentially what we're doing at the start with is, first thing is to get the call scripts.
Yeah.
And then with what that throws out, then we start creating the reels, one
The
reel a
messaging
day.
around it,
Yeah, and
but
then-
like the trial reels and other shit today, I would just start straight away.
Straight away.
Like that, like I would just take messy action. But generally where we want to get you to is you get at least 100 followers a day coming from organic or paid.
Oh.
But let's say we can do it from ads and it's going to cost $1 a follower, right? So let's say, for example, what we would generally expect is about a 2% booking rate. So we're going to message all 100 followers. If we're going to if we're going to convert 2% to calls, that means this is costing us $50 a call booked, which is insane. So that's kind of like what we're looking at in terms of like metrics, if that makes sense. So you spent $100, you try and get 100 followers, we convert 2% of the people we message into a call ideally. It means you're going to be spending, probably cost you $50 a call booked. So if you think, okay, you close, let's say you close 1 in 3, you'd be then costing you $150 is what's called your CAC, so like your cost to acquire a customer. It's costing you that much to basically bring someone in the front door. So like from your pricing, then by like week 2, you're in profit. Do you see how that kind of maps?
If you enjoyed this clip and you're a business owner, content creator, or coach, and you want help in terms of exactly how to scale your business to the next level using ads, AI, VSLs, setters, and building teams to basically monetize your business and monetize your knowledge, but without you having to press all the buttons, it's never been easier than before. What we can do is we can walk through the whole process in terms of how we're doing this over and over and over again with content creators, with business owners. If you hit the link at the bottom of this video, you can book a call with us and the team. We can audit your whole business, show you where the bottlenecks are, and show you exactly how we can scale. And if we think you're a good fit to work with us, we can show you what that looks like too.